Welcome back. We're now going over to our next contributor in Dallas, Texas. Hello and welcome to this Logic2DAY Embedded news broadcast. You're now live on air and we would like to ask you a few questions regarding the specific logic solutions you're offering to embedded developers in Europe. Would you please introduce yourself to our audience?
My name is Glenn Watman. I'm President and CEO of Asset Intertech, and we're a U.S.-based company in Dallas, just north of Dallas in Richardson, but with resources deployed globally in Asia and Europe also.
Hello, Glenn. Welcome. We heard about the fantastic company news you recently announced. You had a significant role in merging Asset Intertech and ITT. Could you explain the reasons for the merger?
We had a partnership and reseller agreement with ITT for a couple years, and as we learned about the market and got the technology deployed in our customer base, then we could see as technologies going forward with access going away with BGAs pretty much everywhere, that the need for kind of more capabilities of non-intrusive technologies for test coverage is growing. And so in our mind, it was better that the two companies merged together and focused their resources on really, expanding the whole test coverage. And we see this complementary if you look at the production side from the growth of AOI and X-ray, and really the maturity and beginning of the slow decline of the in-circuit test where you need the physical access. So that was the key for us, and then also new applications like faster flash programming that you can do based on the CPU, complementing boundary scan that can do boot code and other applications. So we really think this gives us synergy and critical mass to really have a strong kind of non-intrusive electrical test and high test coverage.
And why is this move an advantage for test engineers in Europe?
Yeah, really key for Europe and is the idea that the combination, and we're already seeing this with customers, of combining these two technologies for like the first prototype run of version A of the board. Maybe you're building 50 of them, and then you go to version B and maybe you're building 200 of them, and you're really not in the, you might use some AOI or X-ray or maybe not, but at least you get a good test up and running. And some functional test capability where usually your diagnostic software isn't available for the product until later on when all the software guys who develop that have, known good boards and all of that type of thing. So we sort of jumpstart the process to get you to NPI quicker. And then, as I mentioned, once you go to full production, well, then you got the opportunity to reuse all of this and complement it by other non-intrusive, more inspection technologies of AOI and X-ray. And then just use ICT where it's actually critical, and if it's lower volume, then maybe you don't use it and save that money.
And where can we find more details about the Asset product, Glenn?
So Logic Technology is our representative in Europe, and the nice part about, since we had a partnership with ITT before the merger, is that we had aligned representatives pretty much globally. And so, Logic has the experience with Asset for the last 3-4 years, and also with ITT. So that gives the European customers a nice base of a good company to help them locally. So for more technical details, visit www.logictechnology.de, and of course also come into the booth and talk to the technical experts in the booth.
Great, Glenn. Thank you. Thanks a lot for this contribution from Dallas, Texas. We will now move on to our next ambassador of embedded logic solutions. Welcome back. For our last contribution today, we're going across to Seattle, USA. Hello and welcome to this Logic2DAY Embedded news broadcast. You're now live on air and we would like to ask you a few questions regarding the specific logic solutions you're offering to embedded developers in Europe. Would you please introduce yourself to our audience?
Yes, my name is Roy Sherrill, and I'm the president here at Datalight. Datalight delivers best-in-class software for mobile and embedded devices that require risk-free mobile data, and we're located here in Seattle, Washington, in the United States.
Welcome, Roy. It's come to our attention that Datalight was listed in the Deloitte Touch 50 fastest growing technology companies in Washington State 4 years out of 5. That's a fantastic accomplishment. How did your company achieve these milestones?
First of all, you need great engineers who are able to turn ideas into great products. Our product ideas often come from our customers. We continually discuss their current and future needs. We're especially interested in the pain points they experience in developing reliable mobile devices. We deliver our products worldwide using a network of representatives such as Logic2DAY, who understand our products and are able to support our customers locally.
Can you tell us more about Datalight's latest product offering?
Yes, we've got exciting news. Here at the Embedded World Show, we're announcing great Linux support. Both our Reliance file system and our FlashFX Pro Flash Memory Manager now support Linux. They enable data storage in flash memory that provides up to 99.999% reliability and is up to 400% faster than JFFS2.
Where can we find more technical details about the Datalight product?
Well, the best place is Logic Technology here in Europe. They have offices in the Netherlands and Munich, Germany. You can also visit them on www.logictechnology.de for more details.
Fabulous. Thanks, Roy, a lot for this contribution from Seattle, USA. This concludes the news contributions from around the world today. Thank you all for watching this Logic Today broadcast. We hope you appreciated the exciting embedded news we've brought to you today from around the world. And remember, keep cool, there's always a Logic solution.